Hey you guys, I just wanted to get on here quickly and talk about how my workouts have been going. The good news is that my swim workouts are going really well. I swam 20 laps today in 20 minutes, which is a somewhat competitive time. I can continue to work on that and shave time off of it, so I don't need to be there like 3 days a week like I have been for the past few weeks. So that makes me happy. I'm not satisfied with how my running is going. I don't feel as though I'm making the enough progress. The Couch to 5 program gets a little weird in week 5 and 6. In week 5, they want you to do, it'll be like 2 8-minute intervals with a 5-minute walk in between those 2 intervals. And then the next day, they just want you to run for 20 straight minutes. Okay, like, that's not a gradual progression. I would assume that the next step would be having shorter intervals between having shorter walk intervals between the 2 8-minute intervals, and then eventually running for 16 minutes. It's not really a gradual progression. So, I mean, I don't mind pushing myself, but if I just feel like I'm not able, I just feel like I almost don't have a chance or something, you know? So, I kind of want to start running for distance. I think that's a good start. You know, I don't think I ran more than maybe, I want to say 8 minutes is the longest interval I've probably done with this program. And that's not really even a mile. So I just feel like I'm doing all this training and I'm not really getting anywhere. So at least if I train for distance, if I can run 12 minutes, 4.5 miles an hour, that's a 12-minute mile, and that's slow, but it's getting somewhere closer towards the 3-mile mark, which is where I need to be. So I think tomorrow I'm going to wake up early. If it's nice outside, I'll hit the track. If not, I'll just hit the treadmill. But the weather's getting nicer, so that's really good. I still need to take my bike to the shop. So my father has this old mountain bike that I think I might have to get out. I might have to get that bike out and just ride it because it's so nice out, and I need to get some biking in. I don't really like working out indoors, especially when it's nice outside. And where I live, there's a long rail trail, and I walked by it today, and you see people running and biking, and I'm like, oh, I want to bring out the bike. So that's the progress of my training. I'm satisfied with something, but I have a lot of work to do as far as running and biking go. So at least, I was able to get the swim under control. At the beginning of this month, I could hardly swim a lap of freestyle. Without like choking and gagging and running out of air. Basically, I didn't have the mechanics down right. I didn't really understand the breathing with the body rotation and the alternate breathing. For some odd reason, it just took me a while to get that coordination aspect of it down. But once I got it down, I was like, oh, this isn't hard. I don't know why it took me so long to figure it out. So that's my progress. So I just need to up my running and biking. So thanks, you guys. Love you. Bye. I also like to thank everyone for their support. It means a lot. Thanks.